everyone, and welcome to, yeah, oh, well, forgot to change the name of the thing because I wasn't planning on streaming. Hold on just a second, and let me get rid of these fucking pop-ups. Does anyone ever hate it whenever it's just like, oh hey, there's a pop-up on your computer because you haven't turned it on all day? Because that happens. Alright. This. Hold on. It's gonna take a while now, isn't it? Okay. I also need to, get the cable from my Xbox controller. And, then we'll be set to roll. So, I need to go over what's going to be happening this coming weekend. Tomorrow I will be able to stream. Sunday I will be able to stream. Although I do have work, but I'm working from 1 till 6 Sunday, so there we go. Anyway, let me just change this real quick. I will not be using the stopwatch this time because it makes it feel more like a speed run, which I'm not trying to do. I mean, I have plans for a personal speed run of Tai 2, but, and yes, as you can see, I have Fortnite and Epic Games launcher. Shut up. Alright. There we go. But I will still be making repeat visits to certain locations in the game if I miss anything or if I need to go back and get something, so, yeah. But I won't be, paddling in comments like, oh hey, we did this, oh hey, this is how long it took to do this. Because, do you really need to know that if I could just pause the game and show you guys what's going on? Like, no, I don't. Because you can already see it whenever I pause the screen on the statistics screen, showing this is how long I've been playing, this is all I got. Yeah, so let me go back to the stream, and, yeah, so, I didn't need to run anywhere, because here's the cable. It's actually my PlayStation controller's cable, but, I digress. Also, before we get to anything, I should probably show you guys something. You guys might have heard about it, but I'm excited to announce that, GTA Online will for sure be coming back. When? Well, probably Sunday evening at like 7 maybe, because like I said, I get off work at 6, because I'm only working on Sunday, and that's going to be from 1 till 6, unless something comes up, or I don't know. I certainly hope not, because I've actually been wanting to work. The only problem is it's going to be hot as hell outside, so hopefully I don't bake to death. That's all something. But I have a hunch that might not be working for as long as I thought, because have you guys heard about, what all's wrong with the, Lion King movie? Yeah, it's not good. just to be blunt with you, it's not, like, I had a feeling that it was gonna crash and burn, but the whole fact that Disney thought, oh hey, we're just gonna remake this classic movie, take all the fun out of it, put in some sprinkles of goodness, but make it all look like a National Geographic overload of action sequences. action sequences, not sequences. Yeah, so got the controller plugged in, as you can see. Yeah. And yes, I really do have Fortnite on here. And all I can say is, hell of a lot more fun on PC than it is on console. Even though I have one of my consoles plugged in and my Xbox One is still in its bag. But anyway, that's enough dawdling. Okay. What the heck? Oh. Anyway. What? I don't know what I said. I was like, no, 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 no. I just said some random gibberish. That was gibberish. I was like, hey, coolest game. Yeah. Without any further ado, let's get into some Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 personal long play, 90% completion, part 2. Oh, there we go. Anyway, yeah. Now, just a reminder, I am gonna look at stuttering. Now, I am planning on doing a speed run of this game. Alright. Now, as an update to the save file issue, which in my this show, we're gonna go to my second save file, which is from my Let's Play. Now, I'm going to explain exactly what I'm going to talk about. So, as you can see, this is the X-Ray. Its titular feature is to, not titular, it's just the actual. It allows you to see things like that without having to worry about, using the high speed button. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, what's so special about it? Well, there is a mission in the game that is entirely optional, but if you complete it, you do get money. Is where you have to defeat 25 frill spies, which are disguised as worker clones. Basically, what had happened was I was in. I think this happened during my Let's Play, actually. What had happened was I didn't know those had that effect. But anyway. What had happened was, I had just defeated the final frill I needed to defeat in order to complete that mission. But shortly after that, when I was getting ready to leave Sulphur Rocks, where I was at the time, the game suddenly crashed as soon as it loaded the map for Rocks, Southern Rivers. And now it's permanently stuck at 24 out of 25, although I technically did get the final frill. Because whenever okay, so this number right here, that's not how much money I had by the time I defeated the final frill. By the time I got the final frill, it was at least 31,000, I think. A little over 31,000 opals. But, yeah, for whatever reason, the game just suddenly crashed right as soon as I was about to leave the area. And please note, this game uses an autosave feature. As you can see, caution, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue uses an autosave feature. Your game progress is being autosaved. This icon will be displayed. And it'll show up, around here, I think. So it did that right after I got the Ari and said, "You did a great job getting all those frill spies, Mike." Way to go from American to Australian in 2 seconds. Anyway, further ado, let's get back into it.
Bruno's gotten himself into a pickle. He went climbing in Frillneck Forest but got stuck. Now he needs a helping hand.
Don't we all? Anyway, so we're gonna do Dennis Freeway first. Just a reminder, we have 1 Bilby, we have 6 of the 25 Frill Spies. By the way, what's really cool is if you have either the Infra rank or the X rank equipped, then it'll show the Frill Spies as the icon instead of the Koala Spy. Instead of the Worker Koala, not the Koala Spy. First, how about we tackle some collectibles over here? We hadn't had a chance to do that. We're gonna get picture frames, that cog up there, certain other things, but we can get everything. For example, I can't get, oh, those are just opal bags. Yeah, so opal bags we don't really need to worry about, they're just something to boost your currency in the game. Also, you cannot do a freeze platform if it's too close to the platform, otherwise it'll break. So, yeah. That is 4 out of 30? Yeah, 30. So, we're almost a 6th of the way there. Goes into 35 times. So if we were to have 5 permanent numbers, then that would mean we would have 5, 6. Numbers are hard! Seriously, I fucking sucked at math, so I also know that fighting Alright, so there's also another Bilby. Actually, why am I running into a rail? There's a Bilby right on that island, right over there. You can see it. Right over there. There's also one over there. Those are just opal bags.
There are literally billions and billions of things that haven't been invented yet.
Crazy! So we need to go up here in order to be able to glide over that platform, because if we were to see you, I see you. That brings us up to 2, and that brings me up to I can't jump. 2 out of, yeah, 30. So we got 28 left, which is about to be 27. Yeah. What else to talk about? Let's see. Hello. How may I help you? That one do is just simply go up to that part and then start gliding up there. It's easier than you think. Like, is it weird that as a kid I didn't even know that was a piece of land that you could land on? Like, I literally did not know that, so I was like, I guess I was just dumbfounded and didn't really know. That what? Are you kidding me? me this will continue, right? I think so, right? Oh, well, that figures. Look at that. It's just some person out there is watching fucking Netflix. Of course. Alright. Yeah, like, that's the problem I have with cloud-based stuff. You just, oh hey, when someone's doing this, it kind of messes with the internet, and then people start blaming you. Yes, the same happens. Anyway, where's our next Bubby? That brings us up to 4. Over here, is there a collectible? Just a rack! Rack! Laggy thing, don't. Thank you. Boomerang exists. Boxes did. But it still plays the audio.
G'day, son. Let me know if you need a hand, okay?
We'll think about it.
Bye, son.
Hello, Ty.
Hello. Hello, emu. Emo emu. How about we go to Dennis Memorial Freeway? She's good. This soon find now. Alright. So these next missions. Yeah. Do Dennis Memorial Freeway first. Does the controller keep vibrating? I was holding the control stick for a second because I thought, did I already get that guy? Yep. Hey, guess what? Boom! Headshot! I had to. Boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot. Was that meme created again? I seriously don't know. That's how clueless I am. Alright, Dennis.
Dennis, I made it as soon as I could.
The Menace.
What's the emergency?
Oh,
Dennis the
it's
Menace
just
is a kid.
terrible,
Piece of
Ty.
shit.
terrible.
What is it? Who needs saving?
My freeway is in trouble.
Is Cass responsible? Did he blow it up?
No. I was building the Dennis Memorial Freeway when the workers walked out on me.
Dennis Memorial Freeway?
They were complaining about my fastidious scrutinizing. I told them the fuchsia brickwork clashed with the faux teak timber trim. It simply wouldn't do.
I hope you paid him double time.
Just make
It's
a regular
simply terrible.
freaking highway,
The
man.
freeway
You don't
is
need
so
to make it all
close to
fancy
being
schmancy.
finished. I just need a few extra
I've always
pieces
wanted
put
to
in
say
place. Will you help Duke find those pieces and put them in the right spot?
Duke who? Duke
Pretty
Nukem?
please.
Okay. We all know who Duke is. He's the Kiwi. Hey, I'm not allowed to survive 3 hits. Yeah, those birds will do trouble. Those damn birds. Always enter the newspaper. They never give us a chance to even get our food. They always hunt us down solely for the reason of, give me worm pizza! There. Die. Should die. Die, bird. Hey, it's a bird. Hey, bird. Alright. How does the blast radius not hurt a bird but a direct hit does? How did that miss? Seriously. Now that hits. Wacky wonky hitbox in 2000 something. Alright. Hit the bird!
Be careful, sir.
Be careful, sir. Yes, be very careful. Be careful to slap someone in the face. I will complain about someone's fastidious scrutiny. That's clearly what Dennis needs. Is a good complaint that, hey, how about you just make a regular highway?
Watch your six, sir.
Sorry, was I above the tree? Hitbox! Hitbox 1! Hitbox Mach 1!
Goodness gracious me, you did it!
Oh!
I hereby declare
Yeah,
the
it's-
Dennis Memorial Freeway officially open! Thank you, Ty.
No worries.
Foreman Norman's been on the blower with an unusual request, mate. The Woolly Woolly oil rig cook quit today and left him in the lurch without any food. Luckily, Dennis has volunteered to cook for him. Can you swing by his place and pick up their lunch?
I would swing by, but I don't have a lasher ring, so sorry. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, fly or something. But I'm not a bird. And the jet bunyip is only in the GBA version. I should know this for a fact because I used to have the GBA version. And the GBA. Alright, so next we're gonna go to Volcano Rescue. Problem. We don't have the money for a license. Because in order to do that mission, you will need the Thermo Extreme Bunion. However, when I'm doing the speed run, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do all of the missions. Just enough per round to get the boss mission. Anyway. We're in Mudry. Alright, there's a chromium orb up there, which we don't have to Yes, sir. All we have is the boomerang, mega ring, frosty ring, and emeralds. Wicks. Let's see which.
Good day, Ty. Good day,
The
Ty.
red source with the Ty, he's able to jump over fences. I mean, then again, Cass can jump pretty high.
Congratulations on a job well done, mate. Once we interrogate that spy, we might learn more about Cass's plans.
Learn more about why you're pink. Please. Lose your hair. You're dead. Are you a rainbow? I remember one time I was with my dad in his truck, and what had happened was we were just hanging out in the truck, and his dog Remy was with us. And all of a sudden, I was like, "Are you a rainbow, Remy?" And my dad asked him, "Yeah, Remy, are you a rainbow?" Well, my dad said, "He wanted to get me sometime this weekend, but I had to tell my sister that I had to work this weekend. But it's only on Sunday, though, so that's how you get out there." Like I've said, make sure you get plenty of money before.
Hello, Ty.
So that way you know exactly what you're playing. Otherwise, this'll happen. Oh, dirty, dirty, door. I'm gonna go to a store and buy something.
Right up Bob's the name, trading's the game.
I don't have enough for
Bye-bye.
Hello, Toy.
Hello, Ty.
Hey, stop screeching, bitch. Break the boxes. Break them. Then slap them with the dead fish.
precious, precious money.
Good day, Ty.
It's round. Character. Hello, Tommy.
I am calling you a Ty.
By the way, you want to hear the most terrifying thing you will ever hear? Listen.
I am liking the learning of English.
Yes. That is the most terrifying sound ever. Echo! No, seriously, that was Echo from the recording. It's still terrifying, though.
Hello, Ty.
Just the whole... Alright, we are less than 500 levels away. Boy, it sure is gonna be fun. Alright.
Hello there, Ty.
Oh yay, my friend's playing Dishonored. If you're an otter furry, then you're playing Dishonored. Dishonored. Dishonored 2. Actually, I have Dishonored, but I haven't played it yet. Partially because I don't know how I should play the game. Because I know there's multiple versions. I try to get the better games. Ooh, burn.
Greetings, Thai unit.
That's gonna sound like one of those loud birds. look. This is the cheapskate. Green tree frog. That's fortunate. Excited to announce that I will be doing This Tasmanian Tiger 2. Let's play. Can't say when, but it won't be this one. It'll be after I get paid. Anytime on this. I am going to be getting the digital deluxe edition because, again, like I've said, getting the digital deluxe version of the game is the way to go. Because not only would you be saving 5% off the total purchase if you were to buy, the game and the soundtrack separately, both in one card, but it's a really good price. Alright, so why did I leave Southern Rivers? Oh, right, because I could still get money. Yeah, did you guys know that anytime you leave and come back, not only that, these guys are very plentiful source of money. I'm a duck. Shit. I'm a dumb shit. Give me the money. I'm a dog shit. I'm a dog shit. I'm a dog shit. I blew up boxes. I was trying to say I'm a doctor. I'm not a doctor, I'm a dishwasher. Operator. Give me the money. Hey. That guy's a dog shit. Lord Dawkins. Lord Dickens. That is another mission. Oh, we're not. Give me the money. Give me the money and no one will fly into Miralax Snow Gloves. The super-sized salty. Not coming soon. Not coming soon to a penis near you. Wait, what? I'm in a good mood, I'm sorry, okay? Anyway, let's go to Trader Bob's and get ourselves out of here. Can I start playing the car? Oh, that's cool! You actually see the wheels.
Hello, Ty.
Hello!
Welcome back, mate. Just give me a yell if you need a hand.
Okay. I want this!
You've done well, mate. Bye-bye.
He said, give me a yell if you need a hand, so I kindly obliged by saying, I want this! Oh. I hate when that happens. Seriously.
Greetings, Thai unit.
Alright, now to finally get a volcano rescue. Doesn't matter which way you take, I recommend going this I do. Because shut up. Because bitch. Because some bitch named Kart told me to. Just to let y'all know, there will not be a parking spot right there until you finish the mission. Hey. 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 You're dead.
Oh, dearie me. It's just dreadful time.
What is it?
I've sponsored a team of scientists to explore Mount Boom, but something's gone wrong. And now they're trapped inside the volcano. I feel so responsible. I'm their patron, you know.
You patronise them?
No, I just give them money. I'm frightfully worried. It's been ages since I've heard from them. You must go inside and make sure they're okay.
Relax, Dennis. I'll see what I can do.
My God, it's terrible. No, seriously, that's terrible. You just give them money. Dennis, you're the most useless douchebag I know. He likes looking like a cat. So, there's that. I'm gonna check my phone real quick. Alright, I'm back. Had to check on something. Welcome to Mount Boob. Mount Boob. Mount Boobies! Alright, first things first. Local bags are very helpful. Yeah! Ching! Another thing. Hey, ugly! Enjoy burning! Mount Boob. Mount Booby! My booby! Donkey! Oh, cool, a Dark Viper AU stream. Check him out. Seriously, he's awesome. Why, yes, game. You have told me that for the third fucking time. Whee! That thing. Donkey, what are you doing in my swim? What? Oh, by the way, I'm gonna see something really weird. Lava logic. There. I'm gonna say in certain spots in the lava, it'll make a splash effect. I was just doing. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Lava. In this game, it's just water. But watch what happens when you jump in. Dead. Yeah. That's how lava works, everyone. Don't worry, I'm not hating on the game. I'm just saying I think it's really funny. Alright, game, are you gonna give me a tutorial for the 13th time. I guess they patched out that thing where if you stand too close to the edge, it'll like let you get shoved off. I remember that happening. He drowned in lava. Yeah, this guy's. Why would you sit on a narrow platform here? These rolls are the stupidest that ever stupid. The dumbest dumps that ever done. They ain't thick. Anyone know how you get to that? It's real simple. The platforms that have lights on them, you'll notice this little platform here, made out of, how the hell do you float metal? Anyway, what you're supposed to do is hit one of those buttons there, and it's supposed to move the platforms around. And then you just press the button again to stop it. And yeah, I didn't know that. Also, those spinner things, those are going to be vital in the trust me. How do you float metal? It's simple. Have it light enough. It's the same science between behind the planes. I'm gonna pee on you. Right into this. Ladder, that's how you get the platforms. But, remember what I said about repeat visits to certain locations? This is one of those. Keep note of that. Also, this. It's starting to get dark outside, so it's starting to look more like a horror movie. It, Chapter 2. Now with Lava Splash. Lava in real life is nothing like this. Actually, I think it just depends on the viscosity. But here's another thing. You guys ready for the most amazing game logic ever? Goddamn lava hits. Easy, you just gotta watch for it. But something else that's really cool about this bunyip is a thermometer. And how I know this is, if you try to do this with Thai, this happens. But never mind, I thought it was the bunyip that did that. I didn't. Okay, I get it now. It's because of the color shaders, I think. Somehow these guys are this Ultra Godzilla atomic trap. But they can't survive that. Neither can he. That's why he's sploosh. He do a sploosh. He do a great big sploosh into the face. Oops. I forgot health existed. But according to the OST files of this game, the actual song that's playing is called Not Boom. But the way I remember
Hey,
it,
over here. Boy, are we glad you found us. Our lava pod's cooling crystals defrosted. Stranding us here.
No worries. You can have some of my cooler.
Cup of tea.
Thanks. We better get out and let Dennis know we're okay. He's probably worried himself silly by now. The Pippi Beach Nippers are having a surf carnival today, Ty, but they forgot their sunscreen. Rex and Elle have a supply of zinc cream ready to go. Would you be a top bloke and make sure the Nippers get their sunscreen?
I needed sunscreen. Gets us up to 2773. It sounds like a year in the far distant future at which I will be dead. Like I said, that parking spot is now available. But look, we're at 19. We're gonna do Croc Stockpile next, and then Canopy Capers, followed by Grub Grab, and then Nipper Ripper. I almost said Ripper Nipple. Ripper Nipple. Alright. Ow. I did an ow. Yay. It's learning with Rex. How do you spell ow? Oh! U C H. That spells ouch. Ouch! It burns! I think I just lost my mind. I'm losing my mind! And mind. Being a bison. Greetings from the planet Beavis and Butthead. I got some boxes and I got money, and now I'm nearly at 8,000. Wait, what? 800, not 8,000. Remember thy numbers, otherwise you'll be a bitch. Everybody's got a mother, at least one. This has been Rex's terrible reenactments of GTA 5. Brought to you in part by Rockstar Games. the people who are bringing us a casino in a few days. Tuesday, actually. And I'll be covering it. Because I'm gonna wake up early like
It's a good thing you're here, mate. We need a hand tagging these crocs.
Although tomorrow
Count me in.
Good one, mate. We'll be using a boat and a chopper to round them up.
Yeah.
I'll steer the boat toward the crocs. You use the chopper to pick them up and move them over the pontoon.
And then yell at
Duke will
them
drop 'em and
because
I'll
they're
tag 'em.
stupid.
No worries.
And then yell at them because they're stupid. No worries. I think I might have had too much Mountain Dew today. It sounded like Tyson. I'm drowning a croc. Because he's in a croc of trouble. He's a chicken. Why I'm saying this random shit. I want to. I yelled chicken you up. There's a lot of truck. I think there's a helicopter. And there's a helicopter. And there's a helicopter freezing me out. Sea sparrows. This thing reminds me. This came out in 2004. Yeah, because Titus has been out in 2010. Tie 2 came out in 2004, and 2005 we got Tie 3. Which is the weakest entry, despite being bigger. That's bad, right? GTA 5 isn't as good as GTA 4 because of story. I honestly love GTA 5 right the feeling, but honestly, it's my opinion at the end of the day, so if you're gonna bitch about it, bitch about it. Don't try and bully me, don't feel like, your opinion's wrong because I like this over your thing. Listen, if someone likes something, don't gripe at him about, oh, well, I don't like that, so you're in the wrong. Because that makes
We
you
did
look
it.
like an asshole.
We tagged all the
It's
crocs.
been lessons with
Ty,
Rex.
you're a top bloke.
Yeah.
The Woolly Woolly oil riggers still haven't gotten their lunch yet, mate. Go and grab some from Dennis and deliver it to them before they go Burko.
Boxes. Look, combo breaker. Sometimes there's a level like that, you want to go to the very back, because there's usually other things. Anyway, next, Canopy Gamers. Get the bunny thing. Bunny money. Ew. Oh, right. Another one of these. Good shots. How did I do that? I just pulled a sham. Wow. I just pulled a Shazam! Oh wait, I'm not Shazam. I'm Bob. By the way, Goober's too.
Boy, have I got some stories to tell. The things I've seen and the stuff I've... It'd fill a book, it would. 2 even. Maybe 3 if you use big print. There was this time when this thing happened in this place I was at. Oh boy, was that ever an adventure. This person, I forgot their name, they had something they had to do something to. And I had another thing that someone else had to do stuff with. They sure were wild times. I like you, kid. Here, have these things I got from that person in my story.
What if I told you that is foreshadowing for Tide 3? And I'm gonna be playing Tide 3 in an emulator. Yes. Aw, sorry about that, Tide. I didn't know. Right after I say that. Bunny heads. I love bunnies, but those are not bunnies. Those are monstrosities. Made out of chicken nuggets. Alright. So, first things first. Do not go the main way. You're going to want to go to the other branching paths first so that we can get some picture frames. Which we just got the first 2 of. Boy, isn't this a pattern? Yeah. Ah! I say and that was shortly before I fell. It's because my nose was itching. Because no nose knows what nose knows. Shut up. Picture perfect. Have the Nah, I'm kidding. You don't take fall damage unless you fall into another platform like these. But that's the main gimmick about this area in the game, is that there's always this net. So if you fall off, you will not have to worry about fall damage. However, I imagine that would probably not be very good for Tyson. This is another one of those locations where you need to have another visit. Yeah, you better get ready to run, 'cause here we come. Better get ready to die. All I know is I sound like Hank from King of the Hill. Just there. Dang it, Bobby. I told you not to do that. How did I do that? Oh. nice of you. Wait, are there any bilbies here? Yep, 2. By the way, remember how I said to head the Ember Ring out? This is why. That's why. Ah! That's why. Ah! That's exactly why. I just saw something on my laptop that said that a Chinese space station above Earth. That's scary. Oh look, it's our main man Bruno. How you doing, buddy, old pal? Yeah, we're gonna have to have a repeat visit. And this 3,000 nobles. 3,000. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy
Hey there, Bruno.
days.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to face my fears. You see, I suffer from hypsophobia.
What? You're scared of hippies?
No, scared of heights.
Acrophobia.
I figured that if I faced my fears, I could overcome them.
So did it work?
It did, until I looked down.
You guys want
Don't worry,
proof
mate.
that he's
I'll
wrong
help
about
you down.
what phobia is?
Thanks, Ty. I think I'll work on my fear of heights at home. I'll start by using a stepladder.
The Pippi Beach Nippers are still waiting for their zinc cream, mate. Swing by Rex and Els to pick it up.
I thought it was just agoraphobia. What? He was right. No, literally, it's just hypsophobia, fear of heights. I thought it was just agoraphobia. Hypsophobia. I mean, both ways I still had that fear of heights growing up, but the Titan at Six Flags over Texas actually made me overcome that. Here's something really interesting. Hypsophobia and acrophobia are still the same thing. It's not English. It's weird. There's no English definition. But it's still the same thing. Crazy. Acrophobia. Acro meaning, acrobatic. Fear of boomerangs flying. Yeah, so there's a fear of stairs. It's called bathmophobia. You'd figure that that would have something to do with baths. There's climacophobia, which is related to climbing. Aerophobia. This is the fear of flying. And I just got a Discord notification. I don't have a Discord, by the way. I just follow Discord groups. Yeah, so actually, no, I still kind of have the fear of heights, because there was this one time in 2017 whenever no, it's 2016 actually, because 2016 was actually my first time going to Colorado, and we went to Avon. Yeah, Avon. Not to be confused with Avon Hertz from GTA. But Avon, Colorado, which is a very pretty place, by the way. Actually, all of Colorado is pretty. It's a big mountainous state. And it's one of the locations that Horizon Zero Dawn took place in, which is awesome. Alright, let's go to Grub Crab. It'll take us too long to fail miserably. I was gonna say 4B controls, jump button, accelerate. This is incorrect. A button, no. That's okay, the Y button thing is true. However, these controls were for the GameCube version. And how can I prove that? Well, it's because of the fact that the Nintendo GameCube, back when it was first around, or, not first around, no. The controller for it wasn't like this. And, basically, the control setup was that there was a big A button, there was a small B button right next to it. There was an X button right here and a Y button right here. the control sticks were in the same spots, same thing with the D-pad. But as for the shoulder buttons, there was a Z button right here, and the two triggers, which were like click, 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 and they weren't like this. They were sort of like, okay, so it's sort of like this part of the, imagine it like this, sort of. And I think it was pretty comfortable. Although the buttons were a little bit stiff on the shoulder pads, because it was like click, click, but there was a good reason. And it's because of the fact that it was one of the first controllers to actually, you know, have analog triggers. Or not analog, but basically the triggers, like in certain games, would, you know, do something depending on how hard they were pressed. For example, in Mario Sunshine, if you held down the right trigger, you would start spraying water, and if you held it down all the way where it clicked, like, it would make Mario stay in place and, you know, shoot water and stuff. But in this game, that's how you drive. The A button in this case would be to break the power slide. Oh, it's going the A button is X. So that's still right. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know that that is a developer oversight on Mexico's part. I'm not mad at them for that, because, you know, many game developers make mistakes, and, you know, glitches are bound to happen. Anyway. Whoa, that was like... But, yeah. Hey, Lenny. Lenny!
Hello, Ty.
You seen Lenny? Oh, so I have.
Good eye, Toy.
Hello, toys.
I had to reference that. It would be against the law if I didn't reference that mission from Mario 2.
Oh, Ty! You're just in time. I've whipped up a smashing gourmet meal for the workers. None of your boring old meat pies for my men. It's tofu cheese souffle made on soy milk and quail eggs with a dash of ginger.
Sounds, tantalizing.
Would you like to try some?
No thanks.
The way Ty says tantalizing sounds so hilarious. Now, in the original version of this game, it would have taken longer to complete this mission. And no, it's not because of the frame rate. It's partially because of the fact that, as I've said in the past, there were actually barriers on certain parts of the road where another area of the map would be difficult. And why they would do that is to compensate for the loading time it would take to render that part of the map. However, on a newer platform, such as a modern day gaming PC or PS4, Xbox, or Switch, they wouldn't really need to worry about that because they're significantly more powerful than original systems. So, for those wondering, yeah, this game, if it ever does come out on console, it would have the same thing as, you know, this, where there wouldn't be any barriers, you know, except whenever they're blocking off an area that you're not allowed to go to yet. For example, the area that would lead us to Slice Shack. Yeah. But actually, one of the examples is right over here, where there would have been a barrier over here that you had to drive around.
just in time. The boys are ready to knock off for lunch any minute now.
Hope they
They've been
didn't
hanging out for
starve.
their meat pies with
Oh, wait,
mushy
yeah, they did.
peas.
Here you go, mate.
Crikey, this smells like an explosion in a manure factory.
That'd be the Parmesan cheese.
Well, they're as hungry as half-starved emus, so here's hoping they won't notice.
Ty, Woolly Woolly Oil Rig is under attack. The whole place is going to blow unless you do something about it. This is top priority, Ty, so get cracking, mate.
Let's see. We got an oil rig that is on fire. And we have children over here that have not gotten their sunscreen. I'm gonna get the kids sunscreen so they can watch the fireworks. How do I sound like an asshole in less than 5 minutes? Get kids sunscreen and let the people in the oil rig die. Okay, they won't actually die. All that'll happen is just Maury saying, Toy! The thing is gonna do a thing unless you do something about it. Go do it now!
Glad you could make it, doll. Rex left for the surf carnival, but he forgot to take the zinc cream with him. Sometimes I reckon he'd forget his head if it wasn't attached to his shoulders.
That's no good.
Can you take it down to South
guys
Beach
just
for
live.
me? But hurry, the first event starts soon.
No worries.
Yeah. How to do that in less than a
Ty,
minute.
you made it just in time. You're a dead-set legend, mate. I wouldn't let the kids out without their sunscreen.
Cass's goons are all over Woolly Woolly Oil Rig like blowies at a barbie. Get down there before the place goes up faster than an umbrella in a rainstorm.
You have me an umbrella in a rainstorm. $16,000. It's opals, not dollars. Although I'd imagine that each opal is the equivalent of an Australian dollar. Maybe. Anyway, after this mission, we're gonna hit this part. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll do my personal breakdown of the GTA Online Casino DLC trailer.
Awesome. You have to shut down the main pump before the whole place blows sky high. Be careful though, Cass's troops are out in force.
By the way, yeah, you cannot do this mission unless you have the Thermo Extreme Bunyip license. Although the game just shortens it to Thermo Bunyip. I still call it Thermo Extreme Bunyip because that's what the name is. Also, eat this! Boomerang Ninja! Boomerang Ninja! There. Man, 9 minutes, 17,000. What I like doing is, fire. By the way, game level. Walk over there, nothing happens. Great. Oh, Regular boomerangs don't do shit to the trees. That's awesome. It's just like, oh hey, here you go. And again, the big ring is like awesome. And it's upgraded for me. Also, somehow I gave that guy constipation. Water, it causes constipation. Causes blocks. It causes bitch. If she was a car, she'd be a four-door, four-hole. I just blew shit through it. Bitch. By the way, once you complete this level, if you come back to where it is, be a cheap ass. Whoa! Oh man, that was humiliating. Oh god. What? What? Come on, not 2 times in a row. Seriously. I am supposed to land on that. Like this. I tried doing that. I slide off the rail. Die. Get claws. Get sand. guy is so heroic. He's putting out fires when there's explosions. But he's not doing shit. Seriously. Like, Ramlock, whatever fire. Boy! Forgot fire hurts. Fire hurts, cats yell at you, and then God. Excuse me? How? It's supposed to be at a higher location now. It's supposed to be It's supposed to do something. Time for us to play glitch or feature. 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 How are you invulnerable when you're doing the fire thing unless you get sprayed? Seriously, how are those guys somehow invulnerable to, spin attack? How are they invulnerable to the spin attack when they're doing the fire attack? Seriously, that makes zero freaking sense. It's like if boomerangs couldn't hit enemies because it's like if boomerang couldn't hit an enemy because he yelled at his mom or something. those guys have like super god mode. You know, like, hey, guess what? I'm just gonna. Just not gonna care. So that's literally how dragons work. They literally did that way back when. Hit the button with your nose, and then I will go. Ladder on the wall. Who will kick me in my balls? Coming up with all sorts of clever moves. Call me the quick guy. The idiot making jokes every 5 seconds. This is me already.
They, my little orange friend, are nanobots.
Oh, the nanobots!
And as a whole, they are known as Buster.
Straight!
Well, I've got where I came from. Time to move on.
Not without a fight.
I was thinking the same thing. Buster, take care. Ta-ta-ta. Boss Cass is gonna love this.
We're gonna use the Mega Brain because it's good. Interested in yelling at this poor man. Now they're gonna start moving. I managed to avoid the spike. It's spiking. This guy's easy. That is good. Keep this pattern. Keep it. Keep it up. He just hit his. What? Are you kidding me? I was aiming right at his weak points. No. No, don't do that. How did that not hit? And then it does. I was literally right there, throwing both boomerangs, and they're just like, we're gonna go somewhere else. Bye! How? Hopefully that doesn't happen during my personal and my phone just, my controller's like, tie.
And so Fluffy was tearing apart the oil rig looking for something.
How strange. The thing she stole. What did it look like?
Like a glowing cricket ball, but bright green.
Sounds like a tennis ball.
Tennis ball? Oh dear. That could be my bioorganic microscanalizer.
What's that?
It's a machine that creates a holographic resonant image of the deoxyribonucleic constituent of any tissue sample.
In English, mate?
It maps out your genetic structure. It shows what you're made of, using pretty pictures.
Ah,
Why would Cass want that?
I don't know. After all, it's useless without the power of a grid processor. Oh my.
What's wrong, Julius?
I remember reading about a break-in at Currawong University last month, and the only thing stolen was a grid processor.
I bet you top dollar Fluffy stole it. Boss Cass is up to something. Something big.
You may be right, Shaza. I need to work out what Cass is doing with all those parts.
Oh my, that
Well,
hurt my
there you go,
feelings.
Julius. In the meantime, I've got some bush rescue jobs to do.
Cause I saw something on Twitter saying, "Oh, yo,
Bioorganic micro-sterilizer."
Julius has excelled himself yet again.
Will you stop doing that?
Let us begin the test.
Well, what are you waiting for? Turn it on!
The Scanalyzer will extract the genetic information from the mammal specimen, then use the grid processor to calculate which attributes we want for our frill soldier.
At last, success! I'll call him Uberfrill.
He has all the best qualities of a reptile and a mammal.
Excellent! Now I can create an unstoppable army. I'm a genius.
There are side effects, for the mammal that is. So cold.
That's not a side effect, that's a feature. It'll make a great bullet point on the side of the box.
The only thing we're lacking now is a large supply of unsuspecting mammals.
Don't worry about that, Carlos. I know exactly where we can find some.
Okay, mate. Those lovable Hollywood stars Birrell and Squeaver are in trouble again. Only this time it's for real. Looks like Cass's hoons have dressed up as film extras and are trying to destroy their film set. Stop them.
We're gonna do that the next time, but first, 21,000. I still can't believe that PETA blocked me on Twitter. I'm fine with that. Seriously, fuck PETA. Seriously. They are a terrible organization. And let me count the ways. Number 1. They're trying to force everyone to be vegan. I get that some people in the world are vegan. I have nothing against that. As long as you have the same kind of nutrients going in your body as meat does, you know, like protein and whatnot, that's fine. But then we have the other things. They've killed animals at animal shelters. That's one thing. They've made parody video games based on real-life video games. For example, the Mario Tanuki game. There's Pokemon Black and Blue, which is just the whole... Well, Mario in Super Mario Bros. 3 uses, you know, a raccoon skin. It's a power-up. It's a costume. What? Pokemon Black and Blue. It's because of the whole Pokemon fighting thing. They're not getting bruised and beaten, alright? They aren't dying whenever they lose all their HP. They're fainting. Some people call it dying, but it's not true. There have been cases in Pokemon where they die. But that's not the same as, you know, in battle. that's just part of whatever story. For example, Lavender Town, or something like that. Like, and then we have the whole Super Chick Sisters, which is this game where you play as like these two little chicks. No, not hot chicks. I mean chickens, like little baby chicks. And you're fighting off against Colonel Sanders. I kid you not. Colonel motherfucking Sanders. You know, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. So you're fighting against a company. No, that makes sense because they're baby chickens. And it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. But they have made some okay things. For example, there's a game called Kitten Squad that talks about, you know, animal cruelty and stuff. I can kind of get behind that, but the whole motive of, oh, hey, by the way, this game you save animals and stuff by defeating evil humans and stuff. Not all humans are bad, you know. We're not all going around whipping at koalas with, you know, bull leather whips, stuff like that. We're not. And then we have the more close to home territory. They apparently don't like furries, because on a few occasions they actually got mad because of fursuits, because they thought, they're using real fur! It's faux fur. Faux meaning fake. Do you not know what faux means, PETA? And then they have the nerve to block people just because, oh, well, we don't like that you like meat, so we're gonna block you. Bye! Well, maybe if you weren't such a corrupt company trying to make a difference. Yeah. Oh, and that's just a tip of the iceberg, oh, buddy. Did I ever tell you about the time that they tried to make a connection between milk and autism? Yeah. Please note, I have Asperger's syndrome. That's within the same spectrum as autism, sort of. Yeah, it's related. It's a mild case, but it's still, you know, the same thing. But the whole, well, drinking milk may cause autism, or there's links to it, or it causes autistic behavior. That's literally the same freaking argument as vaccines causing autism. It doesn't happen. Yeah. And then we have the whole meat disrupts your sex life. And for the advertisement, they had a chicken between two guys in bed. No women. So was that a poke towards gay sex? Because assumptions? Yeah, so case in point, PETA's not a good company. I get that they're trying to make a difference saying, go vegan, animal cruelty needs to stop, and it does need to stop. But not everyone needs to be vegan because it's not exactly the healthiest alternative. Because meat, we need that. Now, if you are vegan and you find some good alternative to meat, good on you, that's great. But to stick strictly to a diet that doesn't involve protein-based items that are vegetable-based, that's not really healthy. Okay, you need that. You need vitamin A, you need vitamin D, something like that. Oh, shit! Well, whoops. So the thing about I mentioned that PETA blocked me is because my friend the Shiny Swablu, he actually posted, "Wow, PETA, y'all actually won on this round." And I said, I can't even see what they said, PETA blocked me. And so my friend said, some streamer was abusing her cat on stream, throwing her cat over her head behind her, and fed them vodka on stream. That's what PETA should be doing. Going after actual animal abuse. Now, yeah, so. Okay, anyway, with all that being said, let's go over what we talked about and did. We did the random missions that we had. There's these. We're gonna do this next part. Alright, so the amount of time we have spent on this save file. We've gotten 10 of these guys out of 25. We've gotten 2 of the Gooboo Sieves. I know there was one at the beach that I haven't gotten yet. There's actually several others. I think there's one in Sulphur Rocks, which is actually in the next part. Actually, we're gonna do this first, and then we're gonna go to Teeter-Tottering Inferno. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take care of that first frill right when you enter into Sulphur Rocks. First thing. Crocodile Chaos, not Cropodile. Cropodile. It sounds like, oh my god, it's a crocodile made out of corn! Tourist Trap. Fix the Fair Dinkum. And King Squiver and Barrel Hood. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, that'll be it for tonight's stream. But before we go, I did mention a look at the GTA Online DLC. And no, I'm not talking about, oh my god, we get to play it first. No, I just mean, you know, we're going on to YouTube. The tubes. Shut up. Okay, so let me show that. There we go. Shut up. Oh yeah, they have multiple different languages, but okay. So this will contain copyrighted music. That's a given, because they always do that. This is the new DLC.
Finally, open for business.
No.
premium grade, utterly unique luxury, a wonderful place to relax and entertain.
This is Mr. Chang, our owner.
Tommy boy! Mr. Chang. Boom!
I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. You're gonna sell us your casino.
They want to buy this place, but first they mean to destroy it.
Do I look like I make appointments, bro? I am the appointment!
Champagne, anyone?
They have done that before, like with the, you know, the, Smuggler's Run DLC. Oh yeah, and the, Doomsday Heist, other stuff. Yeah. So... Burger Place says, can't wait for people calling me 900 times when launched into GTA Online. It's funny because it's true. Time to spend my 600 million on gambling and find myself in the album mark because I'm under 18. Don't worry, Onyx. In the game, you're old enough. Oh, well, speaking of Mr. Boss for the win. No. We're not watching you. And yes, we do know it's based on the Devo. You don't need to make a stupid video going like, hey guys, did you know that this new Trifati car is based on the... I validate. Sorry about that. Yes, we do know it's based on the Devo. You don't need to make this stupid video going like, hey guys, did you know that this new Trifati car is based on the... I validate. I was gonna say, we don't need dumb information that we already know, like, hey, did you know that this car in the game is based on this? We already know that, Mr. Boss for the win. It's not hard to see that they base cars on cars in real life. For example, production cars are based on McLarens, with hints of other cars, such as the Italian GTB. That's based on partially the 570S, I think. Yeah, and it's also based on the Trion Nemesis, which is a really cool car. But actually, the other vehicle that you showed, or no, not that you showed, that you guys saw that I talked about, the new Pro Gen, is actually based on, if I could show it, a McLaren Senna, right here. Yeah, it has, of course, different headlights and stuff, but that's a given. Actually, I think this is my first time doing a breakdown. Yes, I listen to music, shut up. Also, Rockstar changed their logo back to the classic one, which is nice. Actually, hold on. Speaking of GTA 5, somehow the stream keeps showing me playing GTA 5. They're not playing the game on screen. I mean, like, it shows it as, oh, this game is tagged. Doesn't mean I'm playing it, because people already know what I'm playing. Alright. So, I really hope I don't get in trouble with, like, YouTube for having Eddie Murphy's music. But, now, with that being said, I will happily end this. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and let your friends know all about this channel, so that way they can check it out. And in the meantime, bedhead! Bedhead! Anyway, yeah, see you guys tomorrow for part 3 of the Tide the Tasmanian Tiger 2 personal long play. We're going to go to a new segment of the Southern Rivers map. We're going to be getting some upgrades and stuff, and then tackling some new challenges, getting some more items, and more collectibles, and more pointing at things.